Hey, what's up, Reefers? I am a huge fan of biodiversity, but when it comes to pests, I can stand them in small quantity, meaning that if there's one Aptasia or if there's like just a few flatworms, I'm okay with them. But in larger quantity, where they may grow into a plague proportion, I I'll actively try to stop it. Case in point, on this snail right here, I noticed little things like little grain of rice. I suspected those to be pyramid snails, and sure enough, I looked up images and I cross-references. Those are pyramid snails, unfortunately. I'm talking about Mr. Finger in there. I'm talking about these guys right here. That looks like tiny grains of rice. Let me see if we can get a little bit closer without losing focus. So, pyramid snails are parasitic snails that like to attack larger snails, or especially clams. Now, one or two is okay, but they reproduce really quickly, and they can overwhelm larger animals pretty quickly. I mean, if left unchecked, almost like zerglings, right? So, one of the most efficient way of removing them is pretty much pull the animal out and just scrub it, get rid of all the snails as much as I could, and I'm actually most concerned about there is a clam. Right now it seems okay, happy as a clam, but I will pull him out too to just double check, make sure that he is in the clear, because in a large number, these pyramid snails can really do a number on clams and snails. So I'll pull that guy out, and I'll pull this guy out, and look at that, it's crawling all over this guys. I guess the pyramid snails are hungry. You see those little grains? And you notice that I have some round snails, tiny round snails on my tank. These are okay. These are round snail, round the shell, and they are herbivores, and they're actually good for your tank. But not these guys. These little rice shapes, pyramid snails. Okay, well, I guess I will get to work, and hopefully you are not having the same issue as me. This is crazy. And interestingly, I don't see any on the bigger turbo snails at the bottom, just the estrus snails up top. So hopefully I don't have too many in my tank yet, but they do reproduce quickly, so I will have to double check. Alright guys, I will get to work and I will update you guys in the future.